Welcome, everyone. My name is Kim Pascage, and I am the Program Manager for Coastal Housing Partnership. And I'm delighted that you could join us today for our benefits webinar. John Peterson, our Executive Director, is here as well and will be helping out with the Q&A portion at the end of this presentation. Our format for today's webinar is that I will run through each of the housing benefits that you are eligible for and explain how you can take advantage of those as coastal housing member employees. So after we go through the benefits, we will take your questions. We will be recording today's webinar, and I will send out a link to the recording after the webinar. The webinar format means that your cameras are off and your microphones are off. So if you do have questions, feel free to drop those in the Q&A section. And again, we will get to all of your questions at the end of this presentation. So let's get started. So Coastal Housing Partnership is a nonprofit organization, and we have been serving Santa Barbara and Ventura County for 35 years. Really, our goal is to help local employees reduce their housing costs. And really, regardless of where you are in the housing cycle, we also hope to create a path to home ownership by providing these housing benefits. So that would be, home buying education, home buying savings, refinance savings, rental house assistance, and our rental house and our rental search website. So I'm going to go into all of these benefits into more detail so you can understand how to take advantage of each of these programs. But all of these benefits are available to you as coastal housing employees at no charge. So anytime, your housing situation changes, you want to reach out to Coastal Housing Partnership to see if we can save you some money. So let's start with our rental benefit. So our rental benefit, this is a program where we have partnered with local landlords and property managers to offer reductions in rent to member employees. So if you are renting a studio or a one-bedroom, that's a savings of $600 a year. If you're renting a two-bedroom or more, that's a savings of $900 a year. So this benefit is for new leases. So if you're already leasing a property at one of these participating landlords, one of these properties, this is not something that can be retroactive, but you can talk to the property manager at the time of your lease renewal and see if you are eligible moving forward. But if you did sign the lease and you did submit your letter of authorization and you're taking advantage of this rental benefit, that's an ongoing savings to you. It's not just the first year of your lease. You can continue taking advantage of that savings as long as you're leasing at that property and you are a coastal housing employee. If you are moving into a new rental unit, you can save money on your moving costs. If you're using a professional mover, we work with Move Green, and they will take 10% off their labor and supplies. So that is a nice savings for you as well. So that is the rental benefit. We then have the rental search site. So this is one of our newest programs. This is a great opportunity for you to find rentals in Santa Barbara and Ventura County. And this site is only available to member employees of our member companies. So you're going to use your employee email address to access the rental site at rentals.coastalhousing.org. You will receive an invitation email to register and create a password. And then once you're on the site, you will, you can put in your different search criteria. So you can put in the number of bedrooms you need, what city you're looking for, if you need something that's pet friendly. You can save your search criteria, and then when a rental listing is listed that matches your search criteria, you will get an email notification. So again, it's a great site. It's easy to use, and it's a great way to find something that uh, any rental that you need in Santa Barbara or Ventura County. You can also reach out to me directly if you're looking for something. I'm looking at rental listings all the time. If you're looking for something and you need something specific, I can keep an eye out for you. So don't hesitate to reach out to me directly, and I'm happy to work with you and help you look for something as well. Our home buying benefit. So this is for you, to utilize. Um, whether you're, purchasing a home, whether you're a first-time home buyer or a move-up buyer, or maybe you're looking to downsize. Whatever your situation is if you're buying a home, we can help save money on your closing costs. So again, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. We've had employees use this benefit multiple times. So using these benefits, you can achieve a significant savings on your closing costs. And these savings come from your home buying team. So that would include real estate agents, home inspection companies, lenders. We have residential developers, and moving services. So the way it works is that these savings come from the network partners. They don't come from coastal housing. So you always want to see who is in our network so that you can save this money. But a typical savings would include, if you're working with the lender in our network, you can save around $500 to $1,000. If you are working with a real estate agent in our network, typically a 10 to 20% reduction of the buyer's broker commission is what you would receive. And then there's also a savings from the home inspection company. And so if you're buying a home, you definitely want to order a home inspection. And this is an opportunity for you to get a second look at a home that you have made an offer on. So this involves a professional coming out to look at the condition of the home. They're going to be able to look at the things that are hidden to most of us. They're able to see the plumbing, the electrical, the foundation, the roof. They're going to be able to see past the cosmetic property, parts of the home, and they're going to be able to tell you if there are repairs, that would be big ticket items that you would have to repair or replace if you did buy this home. So you want to get those reports and understand what you are buying. So typically a savings from a home inspection would be about 10% savings on a home inspection, and that inspection fee would vary kind of depending on the size of the home. So again, you can use all of these benefits or some of these benefits. Maybe you have a friend who's a lender who you want to use, and that's completely fine. And then maybe you use an agent who's in our network. So it's up to you. Obviously, the more you use who are network partners, the more that you will save. So that is the home buying benefit. Our network partners, again, you want to look at the list of the network partners, all of the home buying team that I've talked about, the inspection companies, the residential developers, the lenders and real estate agents are all on our website at coastalhousing.org. There's a tab on our website that says network partners. And when you pull down that drop-down menu, you'll see the full directory. Again, you can search you can see which service area that the agents and lenders service, if they service Ventura County or South County or North County. So you're able to see all of our network partners there on our website. And you can also see a robust list of Spanish-speaking lenders and agents who are here to serve you as well. So that's also listed under the Network Partners tab. Our home buying webinar. So this is a free monthly home buying webinar for member company employees. And this is really at the heart of our mission here at Coastal Housing Partnership. You know, we've had over 14,000 employees be able to purchase something through our program. So we know it's possible, and we think that education is a really key part of being able to, is part of this process. So, we go through the steps of the home buying process. We talk about navigating the loans, the value of your credit score, how loans are priced, what are the different types of loans, how does low down payment loans work, and how do you work with a real estate agent or a lender. So we want to, provide this education to our Coastal Housing member employees. And we do have some webinars coming up. In September, we have a lender panel. And in October, we have a webinar entitled From Renter to Home Buyer. And what's nice about these webinars is that we have network partners who will be on the panel of these webinars. So they come with a wealth of resources and expertise that you can take advantage of. You're able to ask your questions live and get the information that you need, and really leverage their expertise. So I encourage you to sign up for those webinars. Again, it's on our website under the education tab. You'll see those webinars there that are coming up in September and October. This is our online home buying tool. And I really like this tool because it allows you to kind of do a deep dive on the subjects that you are interested in. And you are able to, maybe you're starting at the beginning and you want to know the pros and cons of why you should even buy a home. What are the advantages and disadvantages of that? But we have kind of scoured the internet for you and pulled the most precise resources for you and most comprehensive resources for you. So you don't have to do that. They're all in one place here. And you can choose, any of these topics and kind of do a deep dive and do your own research, depending on, where you are in the process. So I really like this online home buying education tool that we have. Again, it's on our website as well. Mortgage refinance, we are seeing rates come down a little bit, so that's encouraging. So if you are thinking of refinancing, we do have, dozens of local lenders who offer the savings to you. Generally, it's about $500 to $1,000 of savings. So if you are thinking of refinancing, please reach out to us and know that this benefit is available to you. So program eligibility. So how are you eligible to use these benefits? Who is eligible? So any employee of our member companies, regardless of how long you've been employed at that company, you are eligible. It doesn't matter if you're part-time or full-time. Again, there are no income restrictions. But the key part here is that you are working with a network partner, and that's how you'll be able to access these savings. And again, these savings don't come from Coastal Housing Partnership. These savings are given very generously by the network partners who partner with us. So we don't assign you to anyone. You're able to reach out, contact these network partners, see who you feel most comfortable with, and who is really right for your situation, your circumstance. And then, the purchase program. So any home in Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, or San Luis Obispo County is eligible. It applies to buying a condo, a townhome, single family home, a duplex, or a mobile home. So all of those are eligible. Again, this program, I know we keep saying it, but people always think this program is just for first-time home buyers. But again, it can be used multiple times. And this purchase program is for market rate or affordable units. So this outlines the program eligibility to take advantage of these benefits. So what do you need to do? It's a very, very simple. All you do is go to coastalhousing.org. You'll see on our website there are 6 squares. One of the squares says letter of authorization. So you will complete the letter of authorization. It takes about 5 minutes to complete that. And then very quickly, we issue a letter for you to give to the network partners. You want to give that letter to them right up front so that they know that you are part of coastal housing, that you are eligible for these discounts, but also to ensure that they are still a part of our network, because sometimes people drop out of the program and that kind of thing. So you just complete that letter of authorization. If you are part of the rental assistance program, you will get that letter of authorization every time your lease renewal comes up. So that is how you can take advantage of all of these benefits. So I've kind of run through all the benefits, and John, we can take any questions, or we wanted to highlight, we do have a home buying fair coming up on October 1st. I know, John, maybe you're able to put the link in the chat for everyone. We'd love for you to join us for that. That is where you are able to meet face to face with our network partners, and you're able to go to many home buying sessions. We have free supper for anyone. You can bring any guests that you want. It's going to be at the Marriott Courtyard in Oxnard. So I really encourage you to try and attend that.